Hello, welcome to Pinter's class. My name is Job Jerem, and I'm going to take you through the muscular and skeletal system. But before we go further, I want you to subscribe, share, and even like the videos so that we can learn together and even share with others. So, this is one of the first topics you look at in primary 7. For those who are in primary 7, we are supposed to look at the types of skeletons, but before we do that, let's first look at the entire muscular skeletal system. What is it all about? It is a system that gives animals the ability to move. Yes, animals can move because they have a muscular and skeletal system. And it is a composition of bones and muscles, though we are going to see that in some cases, some living organisms don't have bones and muscles. Yeah, as we shall look at the types of skeletons. First of all, what is a skeleton? When someone asks you, what is a skeleton? It is the body part that forms the supporting structure of an organism. So every organism has got a skeleton. Though there are different types of skeleton, but there should be a skeleton. In humans, a skeleton, and other animals like the goats, the cows, a skeleton is a framework of bones in the body. How the bones are arranged so that they can work together. You can easily move, you can easily sit. That's what we mean by a framework of bones in the body. If you don't call it a framework of bones in the body, you can say a skeleton is a structure that supports the body. Yes, you see yourself the way you sit because you have a skeleton supporting you. Now, the human skeleton, like humans, you as a person watching this video, you're a human, so it is the framework of bones in the body, the skeleton, your skeleton. And hey, do you know how many bones make up the adult human skeleton? There are 206 bones in the entire body. We shall not count them now, but you can see the different parts there showing you how these bones come about. Now let's go to our main topic, the types of skeletons. There are actually 3 types of skeletons. We have the exoskeleton, we have the hydrostatic skeleton, and the endoskeleton. The exoskeleton is a type of skeleton found outside the body of a creature. Yes, you hear the word exo. Exo means outside. So exoskeleton means the outside part of the body. So this is the type of skeleton found outside the body of a creature. So the hard material is formed on the outside part of the body. It's not inside, but rather outside. Actually, there are so many creatures with exoskeleton, and most of them are arthropods. Arthropods, we have like the insects like houseflies, the grasshoppers, the mosquitoes, and then for the crustaceans we can have the crab. Those clearly bring out the exoskeleton they have. Now, we have said a skeleton is so important to our bodies. It helps in the functioning of the body. Even the exoskeleton helps these living organisms to function well. For example, exoskeleton provides support and protection to the soft parts of an arthropod. Yes. These arthropods grow by molting, or what we call ecdysis. Yes, so they can be able to do that because of the presence of the exoskeleton. Then let's look at the second type of skeleton, that is the endoskeleton. We have seen exo means outside, endo means inside. So this is a type of skeleton found inside the body of an organism. Yes, most of us, not most of us, all of us have endoskeleton. All people in the world, they have endoskeleton. Animals like goats, cows, those wild animals, they all have endoskeleton. And the difference between exo and endoskeleton is that endoskeleton is made up of bones and cartilages. Yes, it's made up of bones and cartilages. So the animals have bony skeletons within their bodies. Yes, that's how the endoskeleton is made up. Now let's go to the last part. The last part is the hydrostatic skeleton. That is the last skeleton, and we're going to say that this one is actually totally different from the rest. Hydro comes from water. Static comes from being when you're not moving. So when you join them, hydrostatic, it means a fluid inside. So when we look at this type of skeleton, is the type of skeleton where the body of an organism is filled with a liquid under pressure. Yes, the liquid is under pressure, and that's the pressure of the fluid and action of the surrounding muscles are used to change the shape of an organism and produce movement. So when the action of when the pressure on the fluid and action of the surrounding muscles react, they cause change in the shape of an organism, and that enables that organism to move. Let's look at examples of organisms with hydrostatic skeleton. Look at the snails. When you see them moving, you see that they are moving and the liquid inside is also moving. Actually, it's the liquid inside moving, and they are pushing it to, the liquid is pushing it to another direction. Look at the earthworms. When it rains, come out and see the earthworms in the soil. You see them trying to move, but you see that the liquid inside their bodies is moving. The slugs, of course, you cannot see the starfish because they are found mostly in oceans. Jellyfish, also even the sea urchins. So the intestinal worms mainly found in your bodies when they get a chance of entering into your body. So that's how the hydrostatic skeleton works. So we have seen the three types of skeletons: the exoskeleton, endoskeleton, and the hydrostatic skeleton, and we have also seen their different examples. Now I'm going to leave you with the structure of the human skeleton, because in our next video we shall be looking at the human skeleton in details. So take a look at it, try to observe each and every part, so that when we start breaking down the different parts, you will be able to understand. And for now, we're saying that have a nice time.